tired of feeling overwhelmed and stressed out at work? Do you feel like there's not enough time in the day to get everything done? You're not alone. Distractions are killing the productivity of millions of people and their success in business every day. But it doesn't have to be this way. In this video, I'm talking about why distractions are such a problem and how you can stop them. Hi, I'm Leanne Bridges, success and self-mastery coach for business owners and leaders. Distractions come in many forms, from emails and phone calls to social media and our colleagues. They interrupt our workflow, making it hard to focus and get things done. This not only affects our productivity, but it also causes us stress and frustration. We often think that distraction is a lack of focus, but distractions are little breaks from discomfort when a task starts to get hard or feels a little bit tricky. Do you notice how easy it can be to find something else to do? In fact, anything else to do the second a project gets even a little bit difficult. Distractions make things feel better, like really quickly, and as humans, that's how we're made up. We don't like discomfort. That quick scroll on social media is like a pressure valve being released. We think social media has made this far worse, but the reality is that we would look for anything else to do when something becomes even a little bit tricky. And these distractions frustrate many of us because they make things take much longer than they really should. Because every time you stop and restart, your brain has to reorientate itself and get back into focus on the task in hand. The thing is, a lot of our focus and distraction issues are unconscious, which makes them harder to deal with. So the first step in dealing with distraction is to bring these moments of distraction into your conscious awareness. So the first thing to do about them is for a day or two to write them down. Note what you were doing, what time it was, and what you got distracted by. You'll then start to notice a pattern of what's triggering you to be distracted. Some of your observations might surprise you and start to answer the questions about why you're really distracted. Once you've found the cause of the distraction, it will be easier to focus on how to solve them. So here are 3 practical ways you can avoid distractions. Number 1, eliminate distractions from your workspace. We tend to all default to being constantly available, and that gives us an excuse to be distracted. We don't really need to always be available to everyone. So turn off and cut off anything that's not important. Turn off notifications on your phone and your computer. Set aside specific times for checking emails and returning calls. Maybe even use noise cancelling headphones to minimize background noise and stop you being distracted by other people's conversations. Create a focused work environment by closing your office door if you can, or finding a quiet workspace. Number 2, know your priorities. Set your priorities and stick to them. Don't pick the low-hanging fruit. Get straight into whatever the most important task is on the to-do list and commit to getting it done. If you can't get into it, you're being distracted and you need to get to the bottom of what's driving it. So reflect and ask yourself, why is it I'm avoiding this? Number 3, get support from a coach. If you can't focus and you've tried, then it's likely you've underlying subconscious patterns that need resolving. The thing is, these are often outside of our awareness and we just can't fix them by ourselves. From experience, these quite often come from fear or how we see ourselves. And so we go through these repeated patterns no matter how hard we try not to do it. And it can feel impossible to change. What it takes is learning how to reset your neural mental pathways. And once you do that, things flow with so much more ease and you stop being distracted. I've had clients who for a long time avoided things like booking sales calls, reaching out to new prospects, having a difficult conversation, setting goals, all sorts of things that were really holding them back. And in a few short weeks, they move way beyond this and do those things they've avoided for years and with so much ease. They find it shocking that they even ever had a problem with it, which is wonderful to see happen. Implementing these tips, eliminating distractions from your workspace, knowing your priorities, or getting support from a coach will help you to reduce distractions and increase your productivity. You'll feel less stressed, more focused, and in control of your workday. So, what are you waiting for? Start taking action now and see the positive impact it will have on your business success and on your life.